Hello! So lately I've been pretty broke, so I needed a way to print some money. I just recently hit Hearted Amount to 7 with 4,000 commissions, thanks Hypixel, and figured Crystal Hall is still relatively new. It should make a lot of money. My first instinct was, obviously, look it up on YouTube. Best money making method in the Crystal Hall. And I found mostly trash. People in maxed out Divine Armor with multiple millions of powder telling me to gemstone mine. That's very helpful, ain't it? So there I stood, full sorrow and barely 350k gemstone powder with 11k coins in my pocket. To begin with, I did have some knowledge of the Crystal Hollows from just grinding commissions there and from when I explored it on release. My first thought was, robot parts, it should make a decent amount of money if I just grind them and sell them when I hate. As per usual, I want my videos to be approachable for mid-game players, so I tried collecting robot parts with 150 magic find since I figured most people would have that. I was really surprised. I made roughly 6 million in 30 minutes. This is a lot more than I expected, so I was really pumped to try it with my own 185 magic find. But my usual rotten luck had to interfere. I made roughly 3 mil in 30 minutes with 185 magic find. So I guess this shows that you don't need a lot of magic find for this method, and sometimes it would even be trash even if you have a lot of it. Overall, with low magic find, I would say robot parts make 8 to 10 million an hour, and a higher magic find should do 14 to 16 million per hour. But it all depends on your luck and how much your lobby is contested by other players. The downside is the method is a bit boring and you need to pay attention when you're doing it, otherwise the automatons will kill you. I will rank this second on the list. It's not the worst method that I will recommend, but it's not the best either. Next up we got lava fishing. I will say this now, this is probably the worst one in my opinion, but I'm probably biased here. I hate fishing. I hate it with a passion. I hate it so much that since I've begun playing, I've had clay minions down so I wouldn't need to fish. Based on your sea creature chance, you will make in between 4 to 10 mil an hour. Personally, I had 76 sea creature chance and made 7 million in an hour, but this is also kind of luck based, similar to robot part farming. Okay, so some of you might be confused with the concept of lava fishing. You want to find a lobby with a low day. I usually go for lobbies on day 2 or preferably lower. Go to the precursor part of the hollows and find an area that has lava. We're looking to fish up lava worms, so make sure the text on the right hand side says precursor remnants, not magma fields, at your lava. Otherwise you will fish up other things as well besides lava worms. To maximize the amount of mobs you can fish up, you will ideally want to make a trap. No, not that kind of trap. Where you can store your sea creatures for a while and kill them later. This way you don't need to stop fishing for an extended amount of time. The trap is very simple. Usually it consists of a platform where you stand and a pitfall behind it where you store your sea creatures. You will want to kill them every 4 minutes or so, because after 5 minutes they will start despawning. So now you know what we are fishing and how we are doing it, but why are we doing it? Lava worms have an uncommon drop, worm membrane. Each piece of this sells for roughly 120k on the AH. Why? You need 100 worm membrane to make a gemstone chamber. Gemstone chambers are required for Divine's armor, hence you probably won't run out of bias for a while. Since it's an uncommon drop, it's unaffected by magic find, therefore it doesn't matter what you kill it in, but I like to kill it in magic find, just for the copium. Alright, and at last, my number one recommended method, sludge mining. So what the heck is sludge mining? Basically, you go to the Kaluki village and you grab a jungle axe for yourself, or you buy one off the AH for like 1 mil and you break Hearthstone in the jungle. That's it. No, I'm serious. That's literally it. Each time you break a piece of Hearthstone, you have a chance of getting sludge juice, which sells for usually 2 to 3k a piece. So how does this make money? Well, if you're Hearted Amount in 6th, you can unlock the perk called Mold, which breaks more Hearthstone at a time. The higher the perk, the better. If you're not Hearted Amount in 6th and you would like to sludge farm, well, why? You can, it's just not gonna be as efficient. You can try using an armadillo with a jungle pickaxe in your hand and it will still give the sludge, but a significantly lower amount than what you would get out of mining with the mole perk. And armadillos run out of energy pretty quickly. Personally, I have the mole perk at 94, and this might sound really high, trust me, it isn't. I make roughly 7 to 8 million an hour with this method, so you might be wondering, it legit makes less than both of the other methods. Why on earth would it be the best? Well, if you're looking at how much money you make currently, it isn't. But sludge mining is essentially the same as powder grinding. What is powder grinding? It's literally breaking Hearthstone with the mole perk and the explorer perk to get chests, unlock them, and get powder that way. Powder is essential if you want to make money out of mining, so everyone must powder grind at some point. With this method, you make a really good amount of money while powder grinding. Also, if you just want your current money gain to go up, you can always just find the Key Guardian in the jungle and sludge mine right next to it. If you sludge mine next to the Key Guardian while constantly killing him on cooldown, Even if you're very unlucky and you only get 1 key drop per Guardian, that's okay. You can still increase your profit margin by like 3 to 4 million per hour if you sell the keys for 100k per on AH. Well, with that being said, I've covered all the methods I wanted. I know none of these methods make crazy amount like, oh my god, free hype in a day out of gemstone mining. But hey, these are all methods both early and mid-game players can get started on and work towards gemstone mining if they want. I hope this video helped some of you. If it did, boost my ego by subbing. Bye.